Rebel Radio presents The Culture.
This is Rebel Radio.
Rebel Radio.
Rebel Radio.
It is. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rebel Radio. This is your host, Dom, and I'm here with Lucky Fats. We're going to keep it Lucky Fats this week.
Fat Jesus.
Me
amo as Fat Jesus.
Yo, Spanish now. Okay. And we have a special guest with us. We have Mr. Vernon Prout joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, everybody, what's going on?
The music producer, the bass player, the legend.
So,
Hey,
let's go.
Yo.
let's go. How's it been, sir? How you been?
Man, it's cool. I've been blessed. Just chilling, family life right now. Everything's kind of closed right now, so it's family life right now. But there's no
Just handling
complaint.
business.
Yeah.
Anything new? Any new projects coming up?
Really, we just been recording nonstop. Since like the whole pandemic, everything kind of shut down. We can't perform live. Everything's been recording. And truth be told, half the stuff I don't know who it's for. I just go in and make my check and, go
Well,
home.
that sounds good.
Yeah, like we just go in, or they'll send it out. Like either we'll go to the studio. A lot of it's like from home, and I can record from home. And I'll just send the files out, record, send the files out, and that's it. It's been life the past couple of months.
It's kind of been cool. I
Yeah.
mean, at least you have your own studio at home, so you're able to work from home and stuff like that. So
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I can't complain, but I miss actually going out and playing music, with my friends, like actually going out, traveling, and I'm not too excited about hopping on a flight, but I miss it if that makes any sense.
understood. But it's just the situation, like you said, of playing
Mm-hmm.
and seeing a
Yeah.
response from the crowd and everything like that. And
Yeah, and just you meeting new people and
true.
experiencing food in different cities and stuff like that, and really just making music. Like it's a passion of mine. It's what I love to do, and luckily I'm blessed enough to do it for a living. And to not be able to do it with your friends, like a lot of times it's making music with other people. That's where the real fun is. And
True.
to not be able to do that, it just feels a little weird, because we're not working in the same room. We're more so, hey, I did this, take this file and do your thing, that type of thing, versus us collaborating together.
So it's a little bit different. I thought that's how it was. I mean, at times.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, but it's like, is normally like that, but at the same time, we'll still get to come together and play music together, and that happens a whole lot less. Like, even in like rehearsals, like sometimes I might be in rehearsals and we might just jam for like an hour or two inside of rehearsals, just playing anything, and I haven't done that this year at all. Like,
Wow.
stuff like that.
True.
Oh, wow.
So can you give us how did you begin?
I was always into music, even as a little kid. And I started in church, so I started playing drums in church, and I was terrible. I was absolutely horrible. I said, okay, let me try my luck at piano, and I was terrible at that. And then I was like, okay, well, this high school choir needed a bass player. I said, I can do that, and I never touched it before. I never tried to play that. I was like, I can do that. And it turns out I could. So I just kind of stuck with that. That was the easiest one. And I just, that was in high school. And around then I started like playing locally at churches and then getting my feet wet and started doing bigger gigs, stuff like that. And it's kind of snowballed.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you are you self-taught?
Self-taught. Yeah, definitely self-taught.
Wow.
We used to spend hours just practicing. Like I would hook class to go practice. That's cool. And then when I would get home, I would practice literally from like 3 o'clock to like 10 o'clock when, you couldn't make any more noise. My mother was just tired of it. So every day I'm putting in, about 10 hours a day easily, just practicing. And it paid off in that short bit of time. It definitely paid off.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be very honest, Vern.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it because first of all, let me tell you personally, uh, I'm gonna give you a little bit of flowers, so don't be weird about it. But this is our man's Vern. Like I can't hide it. I can't hide it. But like, yo, been hang out with Vern. How long have I known you?
Almost 20 years.
Ooh,
Almost.
we old.
Like 2003.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me give you your little bit of flowers right now, yo. First of all, Vern was the first one to get married. Let's just put that out there. So Vern became a better person before any of us. And I'm just giving you your flowers straight up, bro. Like, and the fact that you were able to go to one job, because I know the story behind it. You went to one job, said, I'm not doing this no more.
Mm-hmm.
And you found a way to make a living off of music. That's like, it pushes other people around you. It's an inspiration for other people around you. Just, with everything. So like, I just wanted to give you that before anything else, because like, bro, like even my baking or on the side and stuff like that, it's like, yo, Vern can live off of slapping the bass. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can live off of cakes. I can live off of doing something else.
People
So
love
like, I'm just giving you your flowers, bro. Like, you really be
Give 'em the
inspiring
roses.
people.
Yeah.
Yo, like, and I don't even like when you come around no more sometimes, because like, you'll pull up, you'll be like, yo, I'm driving driving my wife's car, you know what I mean? And then you be like, yo, bro, you bought her that?
Right.
You feel me?
Like, Jesus.
like, yo, you be hurting my feelings. Now I gotta go buy my wife a car, yo.
No, you bought your girl a car before any of us. You did.
But bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you be inspiring people, you be pushing, you be doing it. So I just want to say thank you first.
Thank you.
And we see the father that you are.
Mm-hmm.
We acknowledge it, and it's crazy. Even like, bro, like as you said, like lately with the music producing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you fell into it, but I remember when we played Fruity Loops in the basement.
Yeah.
Like,
humble beginnings, right?
Yeah, and it was terrible. We were terrible at it.
We were terrible at it. You and Tony were a little bit better.
I was gonna say y'all were better. We were.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
I mean, it was where we learned. Like, we all learned together. Truthfully.
so, like, what are some of the things that you? Well, first of all, who are some of the people that you collaborated with?
You mean like worked with?
Yeah.
Yeah, recently.
Lizzo. I worked with Lizzo, Wale, Carl Thomas, Chrisette Michelle, Kenny Lattimore, just about everybody in gospel music. Gospel music has always been like a passion of mine. Like, it's where I learned. Like, I love gospel music. So just about any artist in gospel I played with. I toured with Anthony Brown in Group Therapy for a while. That was a guy who sung Word.
Fire.
And producers. It's so many people who I've worked with, and even if it's just hanging or making music, or people who have took me in and like mentored me and allowed me to be in the room with like greats, or just amazing opportunities they presented me with. It's been great. I can't complain.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were messing with some of those people.
Yo,
No, bro. Like,
facts though.
It's crazy.
I play. That's my thing. I don't, because it's what I like to do. I don't really broadcast it as much. To me, it's just it's like work. It's having fun.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. So like, I'll go to work and then go home and like play video games with y'all, like hang out with my kids. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like,
What's up with that Call of Duty later though?
I'm down.
Look at this guy. Like, I'm down.
Nah, I mean,
No, but it's true.
Mhm.
yeah.
Just to keep it, keep it mad chill, As far as any inspirations, like anybody that you have, I guess, future that you would like to work with, that you haven't had the opportunity.
This is gonna sound funny, but Phil Collins, I really want to work with.
I can understand.
I love.
Boom.
Yeah. Feel it coming. Lady Gaga, I love her music.
Okay.
Crazy.
And like live, they put like this rock flair to it. It's like this rock and roll thing, like this head banging. I would want to do Rihanna because her show is super fun.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I can name this list forever. There's so many people who I would like to work with.
Yeah.
You know, and the opportunity just hasn't arose yet. You know, it's
So put it out there.
yeah, like a Janet Jackson,
Manifest
like
that.
You know, who we got? Everybody. Jay-Z, that would be fun. His show is good.
Gosh.
Toto, I definitely want to play for Toto. I don't know if y'all know who that is. That's
Yes,
like,
I do.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yes.
put it down.
Look that up. Pull it up. Put it up.
Africa, you know that song, right?
Yes.
And
I'm
Rock-
gonna say,
Oh, that song?
I'm gonna say you know, guy.
Truthfully, I don't get to do it as much as I want to because I'm terrible at reading, but I love orchestra work. I was working with this symphony called Soulful Symphony, and it's like a 100-plus piece orchestra, predominantly people of color. So we're doing, it's like orchestra. I mean, you got woodwinds, you got strings, you got the horns, the brass, everything. You got a harp, and we're playing like Michael Jackson songs, or we're doing like whatever, like we're doing Whitney, like we're doing like pop culture standards. We do Earth, Wind and Fire, but with an entire orchestra, they'll do like gospel music, like and it's a lot of fun. It's nothing beats working with the orchestra. Like recently, we did something with Preakness, and we played with Wyclef Jean. We like did a concert there with them, like an orchestra and Wyclef Jean. It was like crazy. That stuff it's really one of my passions, like orchestra work. But I just gotta work on myself and just work on reading more to do it. You know.
Okay.
That thing.
I know for those people that are not musically inclined, can you explain what reading is real quick?
Oh, that's when, so I play music by ear. Like I'll hear a song and I'll play it. So like, funny story, well, just quick story. The first time I played for Chrisette Michelle, it was a show in New York. And we put her record on. I learned the whole record on the way to New York. So driving from Baltimore up to New York, and then we got there, we played no rehearsals. So it's like when you're listening to a song, kind of like, you know, the average listener, when you listen to your favorite song and you just learn the song. When you're reading the music, that's when they chart it out and all the notes are written down on a, you know, music staff on paper. And instead of you learning it by ear, like a lot of work I do, they'll send the music out and we'll sit on the music for however much time we have, and whatever, which is, if you have enough time, it's really efficient, or if your retention is well enough, it's really efficient. But when you don't have that time, like when it's a whole bunch of songs and you only got one day to learn it and it's a 20-song set list, either your retention has to be really, really good, or you get sheet music and the whole concert is like reading the lyrics to your favorite song. It's all right there and you just read it down. But I haven't put as much time into it. You know, that's all. I can do it, but not fast enough where like this orchestra work where they get it the day before and they can just read it straight down. I'm not like that. I gotta sit with the music if I'm reading it a little bit longer.
Okay.
That type of thing.
Okay.
Okay. So what you bumping in the car right now, man?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, and I think you'll understand me because you're a cook. So when you listen,
Playing Coco Melon?
Oh god.
yeah, I listen to Baby Shark about 43 times today. I'm not going to lie, in the car. But I get to points where if I've played a lot of music, I don't want to listen to it. So when I get to cars, a lot of times I'm listening to podcasts, or the new app Clubhouse. I don't know if you got it. It's a new social media app. We've been on there. But the stuff I'm listening to is more like the more informative side, like a networking side, like record execs talking about stuff. Or the other day I was in a room, they were talking about when the touring industry is going to start back up. And we were just like, you know, listening to that, and I'm just riding around listening to the person in charge of booking at T-Mobile Arena. I think they were in like Vegas or wherever T-Mobile Arena is, when they were looking at booking talent with this post-COVID world, like stuff like that. So although I love music, I'm seeking knowledge. But even if I do listen to music in the car, I'm probably going to listen to like something that's going to inspire me. So a lot of times like some jazz. I know that sounds weird, or I'm gonna listen to. I like Roddy Ricch's record. That's a good record. I'm still listening to that. Baby Shark. That be bumping.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Katy Perry fan. I like her latest record. That's somebody else I would love to play with. Katy Perry. Just based off of this, I'm trailing off, but based off of her creative director. Her creative director is like the most amazing person in the industry. Like the stages and the themes that they set up. Like I saw a Katy show where it was literally like an interplanetary thing. So there were like giant planets hanging down from the ceiling. She's like flying around the arena in like a rocket. It's like stuff like just like the visuals for it. I love to look at.
Katy Perry's halftime show was crazy. Remember that?
Yeah, but
crazy.
When you see her in an arena,
it's even sick.
And she can realize she doesn't have the restrictions of you got to set the stage up in 5 minutes and perform on it, and we got to be able to break it down in 5 minutes. Like those type of restrictions, it can't be beat. Her creative director does J Balvin too. His stages are really good. Yeah, if you ever seen them at the Grammys and stuff like that. I think they do the Weeknd too. Like the Weeknd, I don't know if you saw the Weeknd's the Starboy tour, but the stage. Yeah. Do y'all see it? Do you see it, Dawn?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The stage was a spaceship, and it like turned up, and it like went into the sky. It was like maybe about 200 feet, and it just like went straight up into the sky. Like it lifted up. It was crazy.
Wow.
So.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know. I won't lie. I am like the worst person to go to concerts. I don't even like crowds. So.
So you like, get away from me.
I've been like this before, Rona. Like.
True. So that's your time to shine.
Bro, I didn't know that stages actually like launch into the clouds now. Like.
Oh yeah.
I just saw Kanye dancing in a box. That's all I saw.
All his stuff. I mean, but it's crazy. Like Travis Scott had that giant roller coaster. Like and then he had a rocket ship, and he would put like people from the audience in it, and they were like just driving around the arena. It was crazy.
Hold on, that was like an actual.
Yes, it was real.
On ropes. They had like cables, so it wasn't like going fast. But it's like a rocket ship. He would get like about 8 fans. Or it was like a roller coaster car. Either way, it was flying.
He make them sign a waiver.
Yeah.
I was about to say like that don't sound safe.
Yeah, they definitely get involved in that one.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So post COVID, where are you going back playing? Like, where can we regularly see you?
Truth be told, I don't know, because this post-COVID world for our industry, it's so up in the air. So I was listening to a mentor of mine, Adam Blackstone. He does literally every gig you can think of. He was talking about how when they book these tours, the arena tours and the stadium tours, like if they're at the Staples Center and they book this stuff months out. And right now, because the sports teams have the priority for these places and they don't even know what they're doing. So like, let's say if they say, hey, this fall coming up in 2021, we want to have Justin Timberlake here. And then the Lakers are like, oh, wait, well, we don't know what our schedule is. And we just want a game. We got to do a game here. And then the industry gets, the music industry, we get pushed out. So it's kind of this thing right now where the first to close and the last to reopen. So truth be told, I can't tell you where I'm gonna be playing at. It'll be wherever I can tell you that, because I missed the stage. But I don't know. I say to say I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Stay tuned, right?
Yeah, stay tuned.
Keep a lookout.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading about that Rock Nation thing. I know Rock Nation was talking about like something like a COVID tag or a COVID pass, like it proves that you got the vaccine or something.
Yeah.
That's
true. Like,
I don't know if it's true either, because it seems too tracky.
Yeah, it might not even be able to be implicated because it could be a simple thing. Like I read, the U.S. only got what, like 1 million vaccines, right? And
Right.
if they're all going to seniors, doctors, the military, like that's the first line, the front lines
Yeah.
for it, then it's like that first million. What about everybody else? I know the doctors aren't looking to go to the Beyonce concert right away as soon as the country opens
You
back.
don't know, bro.
I mean,
You
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, you're
That's
right.
Beyonce though.
Yeah, you're right.
Beyonce might heal somebody, man.
Yo,
Hey,
Could be right though. You could be right.
I think the fact that like a lot of musicians bring like a level of normalcy back to society. So
Yeah.
like hopefully they recognize that and figure out a way. I don't know how it would be to
Mhm.
bring that level of normalcy back because that's what's people been craving for.
right.
Is it a year yet?
It's almost.
I mean, in my opinion, the way Americans been acting, they'll go for it even if they got it or if they don't, because you look at like Florida, Atlanta, Texas right now, they partying, they in clubs and everything.
They
Like,
still getting lit.
yeah, they not distancing. So it's like if you say, hey, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye are doing a concert, COVID or not, everybody gonna be there.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd die for that one.
Yeah, I can't lie. I would I'd be there in that one too. That was a good one.
So it would be possible to keep working right now if you were going to like the southern states or.
Yeah, well, I mean, the industry has kind of shifted to a digital platform. So,
Mm.
like, I don't know if y'all saw, like, Meg Thee Stallion did like a digital concert.
Oh yeah, or Apple Music, I believe.
Yeah. Well, she did Apple Music, but she did another one. Like, artists are literally like, I just did some with Anthony Brown. We went and we pre-recorded it, and it was like it's almost like shooting a giant music video, and we just shoot the concert, and then they air it, on their website. The fans buy tickets to the website, so it's kind of like how the movies are doing, where they just put the movie up on.
Wow.
I got you.
Yeah, a lot of artists are doing that because they need to make money too.
Yeah.
So they're just doing the digital concert. I know Meg did it. Who else did it? It was a few artists.
Tory Lanez did one. I that's not trying to start no stuff. I remember Tory's doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Didn't like
getting into
Erykah
that.
Badu do one? I think like on social media and stuff like that, they try to do it or whatever, donations and stuff for the musicians and all of that.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the digital platform is there, and I like it and I don't like it at the same time. Like it's something for us to do, a chance for us to make music. But at the same time, it's like nothing's like having those people in your face screaming,
Let's say the interaction.
Yeah, the interaction with the crowd, like it's nothing like that. Like the room lights turn off and everybody start, get hype. That energy is just not the same when you got a camera in front of you. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Now, quick question though. As far as a musician, I know with sponsorships and stuff like that, it's like looked on as like, I need that. How do you obtain one of those? Like, do you just have to be a top player?
Yeah.
Do you go and seek it? Like, do they come to you? Like, how does that work?
It varies. So now with social media, that all kind of changed. It used to be just the touring musicians got it because they were on stages where people could see. But now it's kind of changing where like this guy who's never really done a gig, but he got 100,000 followers on Instagram because he got a lot of chops, so he makes an entertaining page. He'll get an endorsement because the company's like, well, that's every time we post a video, that's 100,000 people seeing our product right there. So it's kind of changed. I have a few endorsements, and sometimes like I'm not big enough for them to approach me. Nowhere near that big, but if you're a big enough artist, they will approach you. But a lot of times it's really who you know. Like in my experience, if I know somebody with let's say they playing the type of guitar I like, I'll call them, hey, I need to talk to that guy, put me down with your rep so I can meet him and we'll build a relationship and then you get a discount. It's it used to be you would get it for free, or if you're big enough, you can still get stuff for free. But now it's so, because of social media has made companies and celebrities and people so much more accessible. You know, like you wouldn't be able to, 10 years ago, or let me say 15 years ago, you wouldn't be able to talk to Jamie Foxx. But now you can just go tweet him, and you can literally talk to the
You
president.
might get something,
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with these companies where you used to not be able to talk to them, but now it's like, oh, they're right here. Or what people will do is it's this conference called NAMM. It's every year. It's in the summer and winter. So in the summer one is in Nashville, and the winter one is in Anaheim, California.
Okay.
And they take a giant convention center, and it's every like music instrument maker, every like woodwinds to cases to straps to cables to plugs, DJ stuff. You could be making like speaker stands, and they all come in this one giant building. It's pretty much like the biggest toy store in the world. But outside of that, it's like all these people are there. So you'll see like literally like when I went, I see Stevie Wonder walking. Like he's just there trying out this new piano. You know what I mean? And you'll meet literally like the president of the company if you can catch them in time, or you'll meet the A&R person for a company. So you can do that. I found pretty much in my experience, lots of different things that I like, and I don't like being held down to just one company, because like let's say like Tamar Braxton's not going to need the same thing that working with this orchestra is going to need. You know what I mean? It won't need the same tone. It won't need the same sound. It won't need the same tools. So when I'm looking at it like that, I don't mind, because I do it for a living personally. I don't mind spending the money for it. Yeah, a discount is great, or free is great. I won't complain about that. But I don't mind putting out the money for something that I love, or something that I really, really like. You know what I mean? Like, I spent a lot of money on some guitars, but it was fine with me because I really like it. Like every time I pick it up, I'm smiling, I'm happy. Whereas something where I might get it for free, I don't like it as much, And it's like, it was free, but I'm not happy playing it. Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's almost like, would you rather get like this Geo Metro for free, or this BMW for a little cheaper, like that type of thing,
Free. What?
Make the free work, man.
You're different,
How
but
can this two-door?
I get what you're saying, though, Vern. I get what you're saying.
Straight whipping.
Yeah, oh my God. Now, for those that are trying to get in the industry, whether it be music, producing, and such, do you have any words of inspiration to share to the young listeners out there, or the old?
Really, networking is key. It's all about who you know, and out of sight, out of mind, and just build genuine relationships with people. If you want to get into the industry, because if you think about it, if you hiring somebody, and like let's say you're gonna be on a tour bus with this person for the next 3 months, and you're gonna be seeing this person every day, would you rather that be somebody you're friends with, or somebody you don't know? So kind of like, it just boils down to that. Is really all relationships. This industry is 10% playing and ability, and 90% just being a good person, good vibes. Because if you think about it, if you're on this stage for, let's say you gigging every day, you got to show every day. If you're on stage for 2 hours out of the night, you still with these people for the other 22 hours of the day. So it got to be somebody you like. And this stuff is strenuous. It's not like a easy, fun job like it seems. Now, don't get me wrong, it is fun, but it's hard on you. It's hard on relationships. So you got to be prepared for stuff like that. Like, I remember like my son's first day of kindergarten, I was in Europe. I don't remember what city I was in anymore, but I remember looking at a picture in a hotel room like, dang, I'm missing my little man's first day of school. I can't even, walk him in. Like, his first day of kindergarten. Like, you'll miss major milestones. So just be prepared for stuff like that. It is tiring. Like sometimes you'll go on tour, and I remember my first tour, I didn't know what city we were in or what country at that, because it was a different city every day. So about like maybe like 4 or 5 days in, I didn't know where I was. We were in a whole nother country at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's but it's fun. It's all worth it if you love it. Like if you love what you're doing, it's all worth it. But just network. Remember, out of sight, out of mind. So do that. Make sure you're genuine with people, because people can tell when you're genuine or if you just want to come up. You know, that's with anything in life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, and have fun while you're at it. Like, make music that you like. It doesn't have to be what the wave is. It doesn't have to be what's popular. Make music that you like, because at some point it's going to be popular. Stay true to yourself. Like, that's a big part of it. Like, your fingerprint, your sound. Stay true to it. You don't have to change it. Sometimes you might have to waver to fit the box that you're in with whoever you're working with. But stay true to you.
Yeah.
Life lessons right there. Life lessons. That can go to anything, man.
Yeah, that's anything. That's what we live.
For real.
Yeah. The networking, that's something I always tell my kids. Like, make sure you keep in contact with your friends. You never know where your friends will end up.
True.
Or if they might need you, you might need them. It's always good to know. You know, I got friends from high school who are HVAC technicians, and when I need some HVAC work done in my house, I call my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Simple stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely for life, for sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
Anything else you gotta say, Facts?
I love you guys.
Hearts.
Come on, Vern. Throw up the heart, man.
Off the heart. Yo, like. Nah, this is bestie vibes for life, yo. We've been rolling since high school. You dig what I'm saying? And
yeah,
look where we are.
We got to a broken. Like, this actually worked out. I didn't think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did not think that was gonna happen.
No, it happened, and we made it.
Yeah,
so, if anything, before we wrap this up, if you don't mind, before we wrap this up, your social media, if you don't mind, if you want people to come to you.
Yeah, my social media is really easy. It's just my name on everything that I'm on. I'm on Instagram and Twitter, vaguely on Twitter, but Instagram is Vernon Prout, VERNONPROUT, no space, all just one word. That's what it is on everything. So if you type in my government name, you'll find me on social media.
Bang. And we're gonna have that in the description. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, there we go. Yep. At Vernon Prout. Whatever platform you're on, I'm there.
B-dub. But no.
This podcast before something silly comes out.
Yeah, I know. We gotta stop. So, we're gonna wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Vernon, thank you so much for joining us, bro. It's been real. And we gotta do this again. Yeah. Maybe we gotta do something with the whole squad or something next time. You know what I'm saying? Chill. Stop.
No, I'm putting it out there right now. We need to do something with the whole squad, with all your groomsmen.
That'll work.
We might need to do it for the end of the year. End of the year wrap up.
That'll work. We got a week left to do it.
Yeah, I know. We got some time. A little bit of time. Look at this guy's face. So, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, thanks for listening to Rebel Radio. This has been Dumb and Lucky Fat.
Yo, Fat Jesus.
Fat Jesus. My apologies, guys. Fat Jesus and Dumb. And thanks again, Fern, for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Check this guy out, man. He's a beast. Thanks again, guys. And you've been listening to Rebel Radio. Peace. Good night.
All production for this show has been done by
Rebel Media Group. Let's build your brand with you.
Contact us to take your business to the next level.
You can email us at mediarebelgroup@gmail.com.
If you enjoyed this podcast, like, share, and subscribe.